legs or a head.
The design of a robot is directly dependent on what it does. It's the same with a human. We are built in the way we are to do what we do, if you like. And for a robot, it's the same thing.
So if you wanted a robot to play with a yo-yo, what do you think it would look like?
With the yo-yo robot, we've got a problem, that is to play a yo-yo. Now, we know how humans do it, but in a way we should perhaps forget that first of all and look at what's actually involved to throw the yo-yo, and then when it gets lower in the cycle to swing it back up again. If that's all we need, you don't actually need a human hand to do that. All there is just a drum with a little notch on it where the string of the yo-yo is held onto. It throws the yo-yo down, and then when it comes back up again, we'll continue doing that motion.
This is a robot too. Filmmakers make robots like this when they want to create imaginary creatures, or when it's difficult to get animals to behave the way they want them to. This is called animatronics.
We use animatronics if we make a film where basically there's a fantastical creature or a creature that basically couldn't perform where a director would want. We'll build a robotic double, if you like. We'll make things such as talking cats, right through to full-scale dinosaurs. And basically, we can get them to perform and act on command to the director's wants. The most common way to make our robots move is to use radio control, which is basically, it works on the same principle as a radio-controlled car.
Radio signals from this transmitter control tiny motors in the robot, which make the robot move.
Another form is to use cable control, where you pull a lever, and the lever will move the cable, and the cable will perform a small function on the robot, where be an eyebrow movement or a lip tweak or whatever it is.
Another way robots are made to move is with air. When air is squeezed down tubes, it creates pressure, which makes things move, like this balloon. Or this party blower. Using air like this is called pneumatics, and it can be used to make very small things move, or very large things.
As the puppets or the robots get bigger, we have to incorporate more powerful types of technology. One of these is pneumatic, which is the use of air.
This crocodile uses pneumatics to make it move. Air is forced through a tube, and this pressure forces the crocodile's jaws open. But it's easy to make your own pneumatic robot.
Our robot picks up items from shops. First we pick up the item, then we press down on this wood, then we move it, then let's go at the item.
My robot wakes the dolly up, tips it out of bed, and the alarm goes off.
It's a housework, a robot.
It does things and it polishes things for you. So this bit is the big tube, you're drawing the big.
When designing your robot, you should think about what the robot's going to do. It might not need legs or a face if it's designed to pick something up.
We drawed it out first. It was a bit of each other's ideas.
Once you've got your designs on paper right, you can start making your robot with a few simple materials such as plastic tubing, syringes, and pieces of wood.
Well, first we had to cut the wood in shapes, then we had to stick these little parts on, and then we had to put these tubes together and we glued some bits.
All we needed is a long stick, a syringe, and we need wires and batteries. And we measured them and cut them. It was easy to make.
You can connect two syringes with tubing to make your robots move using pneumatics. Pushing one syringe forces air down the tube and forces the other syringe to move.
The air pumps into this syringe down here and tips over the bed, whilst air pushes this one up to make the alarm go off.
When we pull out air, it opens. When we push air in, it shuts.
The air comes out through here, but it's divided so it gets equal amounts, and so the arms move.
There's air trapped inside here, and if there's 10 millimetres in here, and there's 5 in here, and if you push this, it pushes the syringe out, it pushes the stick, and the stick moves.
So you can either divide your air or use different sized syringes to make parts of the robot move different amounts. You can even use the syringes as a switch for an electric motor.
The electricity in the batteries runs through wires, and the wires are attached to this foil, and if you push this syringe, it will attach the foil. The electricity will run through the foil, and then it will go through all of these wires and it turns on the fan.
But if you could make a robot do anything, what would you make it do?
My robot would do all the jobs I hate. I like the robot to do shopping and homework.
Clean up my bedroom, take me to school, do my hair, but don't tug because it hurts.
Do the ironing for my mum and drive the car.
It has loads of arms, so it can do everything at once. Pass me the remote when I'm watching TV.
Change my little brother instead of me. Because I hate all those jobs.
In the future, robots will do more and more jobs for us as they become cleverer. But if robots do all our jobs for us, what will we do?
Where are my slippers?
Scary, huh?